south of the subway. There's somebody actually sort of heckling Doug right now. We're just going to wheel up, see what's going on.
Who frankly work too hard and don't have the time to look into the lies that you're telling. You know, most people, they don't have the time to learn and read the actual underlying economic figures behind your plan and understand that they're false. And the same thing goes for John Tory. Aren't you both just a couple of silver spoon kids trying to pass yourself off as champions of the poor? You both grew up in poverty. You never had to take the bus in your life because your parents were wealthy. You never have had to ride a bike because you can drive a car anywhere you want to go. And where do you have the gall? Where do you get the gall to then vote against bike lanes that poor people need to get around, that average people need to get around? Where do you have a gall to attack what is obviously a completely flawed, completely backwards plan by John Tory? But where do you have a gall to do that when you yourself have a load of equally backwards, equally hollow plans?
Okay.
You know, people,
I'll speak to the media.
yeah, you know. So this.
Which of those questions?
We'll address the questions if you give us a chance. Yeah.
Where do you get the gall? I'll answer all of them, and perhaps where do you get the gall to lie so blatantly to so many people and pass off ideas that have no substance behind them? You draw a picture on the map, and then you tell people, you expect people to believe that that's a plan. And frankly, because most people have to work hard for their living, unlike what you had to do growing up, anybody in Toronto could achieve what you've achieved with your background. You know, you were born on third base. You were born on third base, and you act like you hit a triple. You were born on third place, and you act like you hit a triple. You and John Tory both.
Representing which campaign?
No campaign.
Oh, okay.
No, I guarantee you, I swear, no campaign.
The real reason. The real reason we're here. I want to point out John Tory's backtrack plan. He's misled the people. He's come out and made it sound, and on his maps that his transit plan actually lines, the downtown relief line already have an environmental study done. There's thousands of hours been put into my plan through the TTC and Metrolinx.
But people say your plan isn't affordable. $9 billion isn't going to even nearly come close to covering the cost.
I'd like to challenge
Aren't there holes in yours too?
No, I'd like to challenge that. If people have a decision, you either build a pie in the sky transit plan that doesn't work, has no funding, and he says, "Oh, we'll address it when we start building it," or that's $8 billion,
but
or mine, or $9 billion.
Kilometers of track could be called pie in the sky as well.
Why? Why?
The numbers don't add up.
Why?
$9 billion for 32.
It's very simple. You said 300 million. Actually, Cynthia, it's pretty clear.
Include the stations
Cynthia, yes. Let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. We all know it's approximately $300 million. Approximately. Some a little less, some a little more. I'm doing the average. Do the math. Do the math. Right?
It's also relying on the province and the feds to come through, which you don't have a
do
guarantee
the math.
It also relies
300
on the feds
times,
and the province, which you do not have a guarantee of.
Does John Tory have a guarantee?
Well, I'm asking you.
Okay, well, it's very simple. $8 billion to put a haphazard, not even thought out plan, or you do something that's been studied. We have the EA done already on Shepherd. We already have EAs done along the downtown relief line looking at it. It's going to go through council for $9 billion. It's pretty simple, pretty clear. Mine connects. Mine serves 10 times more people than John Tory's plan. You ask him a question, how much does it cost? He flip-flops on a daily basis. You don't know where this guy's coming from. And our math is pretty straightforward. It's through Metrolinx. It's through the TTC. I think it's pretty straightforward if you ask me. You have 32 kilometers times 3. It's pretty easy.
Sure, but Councillor, can we just ask about this particular station here? Can we ask about the point?
We're going to continue down here. Again,
All right, you're just listening in. Mayoral candidate Doug Ford holding a news conference. He's sort of walking and talking